Hi there, adventurers. So I got to the University of Minnesota this morning. The good news is that the bone marrow is doing what bone marrow is supposed to do, which if I've got this right, as I've lost blood, it has been pumping hemoglobin back into my system at a very healthy rate. And so not only is that good news, but apparently the blood vessel has scabbed over to the degree that is feeling like it's not really bleeding almost at all. So that's good news. And then, what's not such great news, by the way, is that, when they started this out a couple of months ago after doing the biopsy, one of the doctors said, look, this is pretty treatable, good 80-90% likely outcome. And I got all fancy with my ideas about delay and protocols and radiation. Wait a second, proton therapy in Mayo Clinic, and listen, I'm not sorry I've done any of it. I really am not. There's that practical side of me that says, you should have started right away. All of this because now the numbers are about 50-50. So we're at about a coin flip, which is fine with me because, as I've said, I will continue to say, we all have a 100% chance of dying eventually anyway. And so I'm not, just trying to extend my life. Forget that, man. That's not, I'm just not like motivated just by staying here and breathing another day. I do think that there's plenty of good stuff after we're done with this body to be had. The fact that Deanna showed up in my life, and I could not have imagined loving a person more. I think that most people that meet her might feel, well, you certainly at least understand it. Staying alive so that I can spend time with her, that's way more important than just staying alive. Staying alive to maybe do some good works through the YouTube channel, through, I don't know if writing a book would be good works, but it certainly might inspire people. But certainly that drug prevention program that I have in mind, boy, that'll do some good. In any case, so, all right, back to the, practical side of me would have said, I should have started this sooner, and, then I don't live in that practical side of me. As a matter of fact, under the tutelage of my wonderful Deanna, there's less and less of that, and it's not a bad thing. It's like really hard to explain the ability to get out of one's logical, rational thinking. At one point, my significant honey back then, Faith, pointed out that I was too much in my head, and boy, I wanted to argue that, and I did. Everything's in your head. This idea of coming from your heart, that's ridiculous. All emotions, blah, blah. I was wrong, so there are forces at work that are beyond the rational mind, and so in any case, I'm very, very hopeful. I feel great today, so that's cool. I'm about ready to go get my hair cut as yet another indication of the transition that's taking place. I'm not saying that it's going to take place. I'm not saying that it's taken place. I am in it. This is a birthing process of a sort. A lot of ugly stuff, including, I like my hair. And so the fact that it's got to go, or there's some sense of me that I need to cut it, well, then that's just how it has to go. I know something about hair, and that's that it grows back. And so if I want it back to the way it is, then that's how it will go. In any case, you know, a person has to follow their own guidance, their own will, their own, you know, I think that it's a good idea to turn our life over to people that know more about things that we know, but people do have their biases, and so I'd rather do it my way and go out than to do it somebody else's way and stick around, I suppose. So I'm not sorry that it's shaken out this way. I will be totally delighted if it gets to the other side and I'm still around to make these videos. Yeah. Oh, I'd also like to ask, okay, this is a bit of an ask, but anybody that is subscribing to these and likes them, if you could just like nudge a person, I'd love you long time. That would be wonderful. So in any case, I'll talk to you later when I have less hair. Bye.